Hi everyone, My Singing Monsters Tribe Stable here with the introductory video for our new tutorial series that starts early next week after Tribal Island Reset. In this series, I'm going to be walking new players through My Singing Monsters from the very beginning with a brand new game. That game is especially being created just for YouTube. So lots of exciting stuff happening there. Watch out for those coming next week. I'll be doing everything deliberately to show you how you can progress through the game as quickly as possible. If you don't already know, My Singing Monsters is just an addictive time killer of a game that will make you and your kids laugh and just bring you loads of fun. It never seems to end, to be honest. They're always adding things in and updating the game and doing things, every few months as seasonal specials to make the game, fun and even more addictive than it already is. I mean, I've been playing on and off for about 2 years now, but for the last 6 months, it's been pretty much non-stop. I've been logging in almost on a daily basis, and it's usually 2 or 3 times a day to check on progress. And my kids are playing now. They're all involved in the game and loving it. So, well done, Big Blue Bubble. Great game. Only game that I play on my phone. So anyway, on to the video. Once you know your way around the game and figure out most of what it has to offer, you're probably going to connect with other players through YouTube, Twitter and Facebook. This is usually really cool, and I say usually because, like anything online, you need to be careful who you connect with, obviously, and you should always protect your personal information, especially on Facebook. To progress through the game, you're going to need some patience. Like most games for any device, My Singing Monsters does want to make some money from you, but if you know how to play, you won't need a bank loan to play this game. Having said that, I do actually recommend making a one-time purchase of diamonds at the very beginning, and I'll show you why and how I do that when the tutorial videos start properly. I recommend this because it's going to help you a lot when you need help the most. There's also things that you can't buy in the game unless you've unlocked the option to do so by making the real cash purchase. When you make a cash purchase, it's going to stop annoying pop-up videos advertising, well, usually online games, but anything really. It's going to stop those appearing while you're playing the game, so that's a plus as well. After that initial purchase, you don't have to buy anything ever again. You can do everything without using real money, but obviously real money purchases of more diamonds, coins or food, it will help you if you want to do some stuff faster and more often. I recommend only buying diamonds though, guys. You can make food and make coins really easily. So the game's progress is essentially all about making coins from your monsters, baking food and leveling up. To do this well, you're going to need a lot of coins coming in regularly. Some monsters make more coins than others, so in this video I'm going to talk about that from a new player perspective. You're going to want to make your islands look nice, sound great and get the monsters that are rare or hard to get. That's fun and everyone wants to do that. But in the early days of planning, a little patience, some strategy, some good timing and some effort will set your game off in the best way so that you're making a lot of coins quickly and regularly. Coins really are the key to progress here. Without lots of coins, you can't buy food, and without food, you can't feed monsters. Without fed monsters, you can't level up or make more coins, which ultimately means you can't progress really. It's that simple. The game does have a tipping point if you do things a certain way, and this is usually around level 40 to 45. You're going to start making more coins than you can spend if you're logging in every day. You're probably going to want to get yourself onto a tribe as well. Tribes make star power to spend on decor and rare monsters in the star shop. If your tribe gets 1,500 levels or more, you will get 20 diamonds every week as well, so it definitely makes sense to get on a tribe as soon as possible. The challenge with tribes is that most tribes will want you to get your monster up to level 50 or more every week. To feed your monster at this level or higher, you are going to need shards. 45,300 of them to reach level 50 to be exact. This isn't easy when you start out. You can use coins and food to feed tribal monsters as well, but it's hugely expensive. So shards are definitely the way to go when feeding your tribal monster on Tribal Island. To get shards, you're going to need Ethereal Island with as many monsters as possible. Each Ethereal monster makes shards instead of coins, so you have lots of monsters on Ethereal, well fed and happy, you will get a lot of shards in return, and this is important if you want to do well in the tribal side of My Singing Monsters. Wobbling Island monsters also give you shards from time to time, and while I recommend new players going for 4 of the 6 available as early as possible, they are unpredictable and players sometimes go days without any shards from a Wobbling. Look out for our Wobbling video coming later this week. This will tell you a bit more about Wobbling Island and how it works. Balanced gameplay is the secret of success when trying to do various achievements in My Singing Monsters at the same time. There are 2 or 3 ways of doing the same thing. And the good news, guys, for any of you new players watching this feeling that this is all too much or going to be too difficult, Tribe Stable as a group supports new players starting out. We've always done that. We have a no pressure tribe at the moment. It's basically there to help new players get started. So anyway, the 2 islands that I'm going to be focusing on for this video are Cold Island and Sugarbush Island. When starting out, these 2 islands are going to get you in a great position with coins quickly. They have one major thing in common that makes them a bit special. Both of them allow you to breed the Deedge. Deedge is by far my favourite 4-element monster. He generates the largest coin total out of all the regular 4-element monsters. He looks cool, he sounds good, and he's available to breed almost as soon as you get onto Cold Island, which is the second island in the game and the first one available to buy. In order to get the Deedge, you need to make pretty good coins on Plant Island first, so careful breeding is needed. I recommend going straight for a Sugarbush monster on Plant. You can only breed one using a Bogart and a Clamble. There is little chance of breeding a Sugarbush straight away. You will need torches lit, all the lights for Bogart and Clamble, and then get them fed to at least level 10, which is not the easiest thing to do when you start out. You will probably end up with a few Bogarts and Clambles from failed attempts, but this is not a bad thing in the early days because both monsters make you good coins. Once you do get a Sugarbush, you should take steps to level him up to level 15 as soon as you can, and then teleport him over to Sugarbush Island. How you finance Sugarbush need for food is entirely up to you, but I recommend turning Cold Island into a bit of a coin factory with the help from the Deedge. A level 15 Deedge will earn you a reward of 3 million when you place him on the Gold Island, and he can then be teleported over to Sugarbush Island to breed. Doing this guarantees you a Sugarbush, Deedge or Sugarvox monster, and all 3 make great coins, turning Sugarbush basically into a second Cold Island for coins. The castles on there are really cheap to upgrade as well. So anyway guys, I'm going to get off now and leave you with some examples of how much coins Deedge can make on Cold Island and Sugarbush. Thanks for watching, and I will make some more videos for you to watch later this week and look forward to making the tutorial videos as well.